Hi friends, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I just did a total body workout at the gym and now I'm going to get a little flow on to stretch everything out. So I'm calling this a little post-workout flow, a little yoga, movement, mindfulness, breathing, and deep stretch to get into those places that might feel tight. You can do this after a workout like me or anytime that you like. We're going to start standing when you're ready at the top of your space. So bring your feet about hip distance apart. Pick up your toes, spread them out, and then place them back down one at a time. Rock a little bit forward and back. Find that sense of groundedness. And I like to do this barefoot. I prefer to be barefoot whenever I can be. But if you're in your workout shoes, totally cool too. Just see if you can still find that sense of groundedness, rootedness, and connection to the earth below. Think about lifting your kneecaps, engaging your quadriceps, hamstrings even a little without locking things out. So a little softness there. But engagement. Find your neutral pelvis. You might play a little bit forward and back to find a sense of neutral. Draw your belly button up and back. Open your chest. Relax your palms forward by your sides. Think of squeezing shoulder blades together down your back and lift up through the crown of your head. So finding a nice, tall, strong posture to start. Stay here and just breathe deeply in and out through your nose. A couple rounds of breath. Whatever you've done before this, whether it's a workout, whether you're just starting your day, maybe this is the only bit of movement, thank your body for all that it does for you. As you next inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, flip your palms up. Take a breath in, lengthen, open up through your chest, your belly, lean back slightly, strong, engaged glutes. Exhale, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Inhale, lean back into your hands, open up more through your chest and your throat now. And then exhale, bend your knees, send your bum back, round through your spine. Think about a cat pose, elbows in, chin toward chest. We're gonna flow. Inhale, stand, elbows wide. Keep your hands behind your head, lean it back. Exhale into that chair pose or like a squat shape, round through your spine. And you can exaggerate this as much or as little as you like. Inhale to open, lift. Exhale to contract and round. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, stand tall, release your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, open up through your chest. Breathe in, hands high. Breathe out, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Feel free to bend your knees, relax your head and neck at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, hands down, relax your head and neck again. Feel free to bend your knees here so your belly comes to your thighs. Walk your hands over to your right. I like to lean my hips a little bit left, really get some space into my left waist. That space right above my hip, into my ribs a little bit too. And then through center to the other side. Keep breathing. I'm not necessarily flowing with the breath, but still connected to the breath. Back to center. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step just your right foot back. Lower your right knee down. Hands up to your thigh, lift your chest. Try to find a neutral pelvis, so notice you're not collapsing in. Strong, engaged, kind of lifted, and then maybe you hinge a little bit. But we're not collapsing or dumping, we're still engaged and just finding that edge, a little space through the front of your hip, into your quadriceps, hip flexors. Nice. Bring your right hand down, left arm up for a twist. Open up through your chest. And then left hand behind your head. Open a little bit more, breathe in. Exhale, left elbow toward left knee. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. Again. And down. Hands frame your front foot. Crawl your toes a little bit forward. Shift your weight back for a hamstring stretch. Fingertips might come back. And for some of us, we might be more on our hips. Knee can bend as much or as little as you'd like. Flex your toes back toward your face if that's accessible and feels okay. Think about a long spine leading your chest forward. Nice. And then rebend into your front knee. Readjust so your ankles below your knee. You might come onto your fingertips, fists, or palms. You're going to thread your left knee over your right knee. So you're kind of in this like cross-kneed position, tabletop. Palms come flat if they're not already. Inhale, cow pose, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward, your chin up. Exhale, cat, scoop and round. One more time, breathe in. And breathe it out. Back toward neutral, and then gently press your hips back, maybe side to side. Just explore how that feels. A little funky. We're going to take this to like a cross-legged downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and just find a stretch here. Shift forward, high plank upper push-up, left knee into your nose, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Open up your hip, bend your knee, and allow for some movement. Circle, bend, straighten, maybe big circles with your knee. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Rise to a warrior one. I like my feet a little wider. I got nice stripes on my towel today, so I'm not walking on this same stripe, more like railroad tracks. If it doesn't feel great to have the heel down, you can always have it lifted for more of a crescent lunge. But for me, I'm trying to find that stretch through the calf, kind of through the outer leg. Breathe. Open to a warrior two. Now you might have your feet on the same line, so adjust as you need. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Find that side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, left arm to your thigh, right arm over your head. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back, straighten your front leg. And exhale into an easy triangle. Legs might come closer together. You can shimmy your feet together or keep it nice and wide, left hand down, right arm up. Strong through your core, find lots of space through your spine. Rise up, heels in, toes out, sit into a squat, hands to your hearts. Bring your hands to your thighs, a little dip and twist and some movement. Star pose, breathe in. Fold over your legs, breathe out. Parallel your feet. Hands come down, and you might move around a little here. You can get into a side-to-side movement. You might turn your toes out as you're lower. We're going to come back toward the top of your space. Walk your hands toward your left foot. Big step up, right foot meets your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Rise to standing, arms high. Palms together in front of your heart. Exhale. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers or reach your hands back just like you're holding a cape. Open up through your chest, your throat, and then fold over your legs, belly to thighs. Hands can peel off your back. If you're holding that cape, you're just reaching in that direction. Release your hands down. Halfway lift. Hands back down, left foot steps back, left knee lowers to your mat. Hands to your right thigh. Start to find that gentle lean forward, not collapsing, staying nice and strong. If you like, you can always take your arms high, whatever feels good. If there's different variations, every side's a little different for me. And then left hand will come down, right arm will reach up. Right hand behind your head, elbow leads. Inhale, open. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. And twice more. Just a little mobility through your thoracic spine. Reach your arm high. Release your hand for that hamstring stretch. Toes crawl forward. Shift your weight back. Adjust as needed. Long spine. Deep, full breaths. Back forward. Right foot's going to thread. So knees are crossed. Adjust. Palms come down. You're in a tabletop with your right knee crossed over your left knee. Two cows and cats. Arching and rounding. And then a little wiggle side to side, a little press back. Just notice how outer hips feel. Toes tuck, cross-legged down dog. And adjust as needed. Right knee toward your nose. Right leg to the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Find movement here. Step your right foot forward. Find your warrior one shape or a high crescent lunge. A moment to just pause and feel. Adjust. Create groundedness, lightness. And then into your warrior two. To the side. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Exhale, side angle, right forearm to your thigh, left arm over your head. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg straight. Little flow and stretch. Exhale into your triangle, reach. Right hand down, left arm up. Strong through your legs, but still finding that stretch. Hamstrings, inner thigh. I also feel a little top hip and side. You might feel it somewhere else. And then rise back up. Heels in, toes out, reach wide. Exhale, this time cactus, your arms, and your goddess squat. Open up through your chest. Think of pulling your elbows and your shoulder blades together, and then round through your chest, forearms toward each other, like you're opening and closing a book. You're seeing the back view, but you understand the front, forearms coming in. Star pose, and fold forward. I like hands to hips, legs parallel to take me down. And then a little bit of movement side to side. However that feels nice for you. Walk toward your right foot. Big step up. Left foot meets your right, forward fold, top of your space. Halfway lift. And fold. We'll tuck and curl into a little ball. Lift your heels, drop your bottom. Round your back. And gently sit back. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Lift your heart, lengthen. Fold over your legs, your cobbler's pose. If for whatever reason this doesn't feel great, you can have legs straight or one leg extended, head to knee. We're not going to do that together today, but feel free to take that variation. Make sure you do both sides. And then lift your chest. An easy seat with your legs, however that means for you. One arm across, find a stretch. I'll turn to face you. And then one arm up, bend your elbow hand behind your head toward your upper back. Shake it out, switch, other arm across. Arm up, bend your elbow, find your elbow. And then back to neutral, roll it out. Shrug your shoulders, shake it out. Hands, wrists. Switch the crossing of your legs if they're crossed. Chin to chest. One ear to one shoulder. And then to the other side. And you can move slower, of course. You can stay upright or come onto your back for a figure four. I'm going to stay upright for a seated variation. You're welcome to be all the way reclined, or if you prefer a pigeon. I had someone ask the other day, why don't you pigeon as much? And I think sometimes it's overdone. It feels really good. And if that's true for you, go for it. But there's so many other ways to get into it that aren't as intense on our knees, or maybe more accessible for folks. And this is a really great one. You can do this seated in a chair, if you're at work, on a plane. Feel free to scoot your bum a little bit more forward for more intensity. And just watch that your knees feel good. I like a little bit of movement. And when you're ready, switch sides. If you're on your back or in your pigeon, take the other side, perhaps the same way if that feels good, or if it doesn't, mix it up. Yeah, and then wherever you are, extend your legs, shake out your feet, roll your ankles, point and flex. You might shake out your arms again. We're going to take a moment of stillness. I'm going to stay seated. You're welcome to be on your back, on your belly, on your side, even standing. Just pause. You might stack your hands over your heart or place your palms down somewhere in your body that needs a little attention, warmth, energy. Come back to the sound and feeling of your breath. Come back to that sense of gratitude for your body and all that it does for you. Feel free to stay here as long as you like, or when you're ready, begin to reawaken by adding movement, little wiggles, little stretches. Palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe, to stretch, to take care of yourself. We'll bow our heads together in silence. I thank you, as always, for joining me, for supporting, sharing, commenting, liking. However you can interact, it always helps. And if you're looking for more, go to floatingyogaschool.com. Got some online courses available, and always love to hear requests. So let me know what you're looking for. And I hope to practice again with you soon. Have a good one.